Chainlink, some exciting updates we got to go over. We're up 6% on the day, 2450 nearly. We might close up there. If we do, big sign that the low is in. We assume the Bitcoin low is in, assuming we close above 102 today. So if we get that on Bitcoin, we can assume the Link low is in as well. We're trying to build an epic move from $17 all the way to 25 in a handful of days. Close our primary goal today. Close above 23. This high close. That would be very significant. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd be our first higher high since back here, right? Lower high, low, lower low, lower low. We've been in a downtrend. This would break the downtrend by definition. We also would need a higher low, which I'm pretty confident that we're going to get that. Why? Look at this EMA 8, right? The red line, the 90-degree angle turn. We got to flip. See back here, we didn't get it above the 21. We're already above the 21. Just close anywhere near where we are now, especially over, again, this high close. And great sign, especially with that candle. Look at the Bollinger Bands. We need some more confluence. Here, you got it. Bollinger Bands opening. Major green bars, right? This is not this little jump here. Look at this sell-off. Nah, right? Little hesitation. No, not this. This is an epic reversal. Mouth opening, lower band touch to upper band touch. That's what we'd like to see. 2470. We would touch the upper Bollinger Band. That would be a big signal. Bollinger Bands like to go either high to low or low to high, especially for the bulls. If you can go a swing from lower Bollinger Band to immediate upper Bollinger Band without hesitating, high probability of continuation to the high side. Same with the low side, right? But this is the early signs of a reversal and a permanent reversal. If we move down, right, we always want to look at bulls and bears. We want to look at the highs and the lows. We want to hold, ideally, the EMA 8 if we move down. Like we did back here, right? Look at November. Any kind of move down, the EMA 8 is holding. No closes below it, and then you can continue to get pretty good moves. 33% candle is great. In one day, oh yeah, right? We could have that again in the not-so-distant future based on this setup. If the worst-case scenario is if you turn on your Gaussian channel here, you want to hold that median line. So right now, it's at the top of our zone here, around 2150. So that's the worst case scenario for the bulls. We don't want to go below that. If we move down from this point, it could just simply be a bull flag, right? Move up, consolidate back down very briefly, continue on up, right? That's what we're looking for. If we move down at all, in the next couple of days, right? We could easily just blast through here based on this setup. Could happen. Our next primary goal, besides this one, remember, this is the key goal for today. We're going into the weekend and the weekly. We're going to get to the weekly in just a moment. Our next big goal, you could argue that that's a big step, but no. We're focusing on local highs here. $30. 30. After 30 comes 40 very quickly. If you go out to the weekly now, right, you can see we didn't spend a whole lot of time between 10 to 20. Okay, maybe a couple of months now, right? I predict it's going to be much less time going from 30 to 40. I would think weeks. Couple of months here, a couple of weeks here. After we get 30 and breach new highs, I think our 1618 here, from our March highs to August lows, the 1618 $40 level will get hit relatively quickly. I would think inside of a month is a good bet. Notice the Gaussian channel on the weekly is turned back green. At the same time, your price action's above it. Previous range highs flip right back down, bounced perfectly off the 786 and the 21 week. The makings of a trampoline moon gravity bounce incoming. We're up 6% for the birds. We double-digit gains or don't even get out of bed. All right, so weekly, we're up 23%. That's pretty solid. On the weekly, we'll allow it. I would much more prefer 40, 50% candles. I think those are coming. What does that look like? There's a 37. Chainlink likes 37% weeks, huh? How about 37? Where would that take us? I'm glad you asked. Let's look at it. 37%. If we did it this week, take us to like $27. Is that right? 37. Yeah. All right. There you go. That would get us back to range highs. Maybe we do it next week. What if we did a 25% week followed by a 37% week? I think we could live with that. As of current pricing, we're 80% away, $20 from our 1618. Let's make it happen, Captain. All right, that's Chainlink updated. All the good signs here. Let's do our quote and card of the day. Living well is the best revenge. By Sergey Nazarov. Sergey drives one of these, I've heard. I'm just kidding. His would be blue. Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, my favorite car on the planet. There it is. We need a better garage. It's nice garage cars, but we got the bars in the windows is concerning. $5 million of cars, and you're in the ghetto. You need to move out. Spend some less money on cars, more on better location.